So I'm glad you were able to use this activity schedule. How did that go for you? Any troubles?
No, no troubles in terms of doing it. I could fill out, what I did when and so forth.
Did you learn anything from doing it?
Well, I felt a little embarrassed doing it in a way. It's like, I run the world news shop over here, and to write down what I do when. But yeah, I felt better here than I did here.
Yeah. So it looks to me like that we've got some periods of time clearly where you feel worse. I mean, you've got lower mood ratings, and it seems like you're relatively inactive at those times. And then here's a time on Tuesday afternoon where your mood is better and you're involved with your news team, with supervision, with your own writing. And then we've got another big chunk here on Thursday afternoon where it looks kind of like you're missing in action and your mood ratings are really, really low.
Yeah.
And then here's a time on Saturday afternoon where your mood is back up and it's tied to gym. I guess that means you went to the gym?
No, this is actually my friend Jim.
Okay, gotcha. So when we go up here, Monday morning seemed to be particularly difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been getting this pattern where I just lay in bed, times to get up, and I just kind of lay in bed for 30 to 40 minutes, and it just seems like I don't want to get out of bed.
And Monday may be the worst of all?
Probably. It happens the other days too. I'm just kind of running behind schedule all the time. But probably Monday's worse.
Now, if we follow this association that more activity is associated with better moods, less activity with worse moods, we've got what we call a functional relationship. It may not be cause and effect, but it's certainly an association. And one of the ways to capitalize on this is to pick out a time in which your mood is likely to be low, and to plan actually an activity that reliably helps you feel better, or helps you feel stronger, or helps you feel more capable. And so I'm wondering, we've got a Monday morning coming up. What might you do to try to build in something here that would help you cope better with this low energy Monday morning period?
You mean other than put the covers over my head?
Well, I think that helps you cope in a certain way, but
Yeah.
maybe in a way that maintains your depression.
Yeah.
What are you thinking when the covers are over your head?
I just want it all to go away. I don't want to get out there. I think it's just, I don't want to get up.
Okay. That doesn't sound like a very pleasant way of coping.
Yeah, it doesn't help me get better. I mean, it I think it feels good for the time, but it doesn't really help anything. I get behind, I'm rushing to get to work, and I feel worse.
Now, when you're at your best, just think back a few minutes ago when you were better, I mean, what strategies do you use to get Monday morning off to a good start?
Well, I guess I don't have to think about it really. Usually I get out of bed pretty quickly, and sometimes I put music on. Occasionally I'll have TV as background, but usually music, and I 10-15 minutes, do some stretches and stuff, and then I take a shower. Get ready for work.
And so this involves some exercise, some music. Where does breakfast fit into this?
Well, after I'm done with all that, I actually like to sing in the shower, but I get so behind these days I don't do that. So I listen to music and then I sing a little bit. Music is kind of fun for me.
Now or then?
Oh, then. I'm not getting that now.
Okay. It's true that when you feel better, which you will, that a lot of this will come back because this is just the way you are when you feel better. It's also true, at least we've found with other people, that if you would begin to do some of the things that you do when you're better, they'll have a positive effect on your mood. And it's kind of like, the horse usually pulls the cart, but on this occasion we need to push the cart and bring the horse along.
So just kind of make myself get back into those same habits, and that should help. Just like here, when I'm doing some things I like, I feel better.
Well, we got a relationship between doing things you like and feeling better, or not doing much and feeling worse, and we see it happen 4 different times over the course of the week. What I'm suggesting is that we could identify some actions that reliably help you feel better, plug them in, and see if it doesn't reduce or offset some of this bad time for you.
Okay.
Tell me about singing in the shower.
Well, it's a little embarrassing, you know. But when you mention it, I feel a little good, you know. It's just something I've done all the time. I guess a lot of people do it, but I like gospel music and some older music, and so I sing some of that in the shower, and it kind of gets me off to a good start.
And this is something that's fallen off in your lower days?
Oh yeah, I'm in bed so long that I'm late for work, and I think I'm going to get criticized, so I just hurriedly, you know, get through shower and everything and get out of the house.
Okay. Well, now we got a 2-day run-up to Monday morning. We've got Saturday and then Sunday. What do you think the chances are that you can willfully, intentionally, when you do get out of bed, Saturday and Sunday, sing put music on, get yourself ready, sing in the shower?
And I can do that. I want to stay in bed Saturday and Sunday. That's my time to sleep in, but...
Well, I'm just suggesting that when you get up.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's not too far-fetched for me to put some music on and take my time and get in the shower and do what I do.
So this is a homework assignment that you and I can agree upon, that you will do this at your own pace on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Now, what can we do to make it happen Monday at your old good morning time?
Well, I think I just have to, you know, make myself get out of bed and kind of trust that what you say is true. If you just pull the horse along and do what you usually do, that I'll start to feel better, and I'll have to try it.
Do you think it would help to actually kind of plan ahead, to think it through, to imagine the circumstance? Sometimes people can rehearse things in their mind, if you will, as a way of preparing for doing something. Maybe.
I know I go to bed just beat, and I just think, oh, good, I'm in bed, so that may set me up just to stay in bed. And maybe if I'll practice over the weekend, think about that. I think, you know, I'll go to bed, but I'm going to get up and put my music on and get in the shower and kind of, you know, get myself going. Maybe if I just think ahead like that, that'll work.
Okay. Imagine with me, if you will, the first steps or the first little actions that it takes towards pulling the covers down and getting out of bed. I mean, what's the sequence?
Well, the sequence usually is I don't pull them up. I wake up and I just, you know, I get rid of them and get up because I look forward to my job.
Okay.
So I think that's just never going there first, never pulling them up over my head is the key.
Okay, so you would need to block an impulse.
Yeah.
Not to pull the covers up. And then initiate an action involving your legs, right?
That's right.
Out of bed.
Right.
And the one thing I wanted to come back to, you'd said a little bit ago, and that was that you felt a little embarrassed having to do this. I'm wondering if it might not also feel a little embarrassing to have to make an assignment to sing in the shower or
a little
to
bit,
get out of bed.
because naturally I can do those things, I think, but I just haven't done it in the last couple of months. So it is a little bit. It's like, you know, I'm no good. I have to do that. But I think if I what you said makes sense about pulling the horse along. I feel like a, you know, beaten horse, and if I just do these things and practice them, maybe I can get them done.
And I know you're not 100% convinced that depression is an illness, but the behavior that you're talking about, not being able to get out of bed, not being able to initiate action, these are classic symptoms of the illness that we call depression. So it's not that you're not incapable of getting out of bed or initiating a shower. It's that in your current state of depression, you're not able to use your natural ways.
That's how it feels. It feels like I have to force it, but I can do that.
Okay?